All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, Jim Jones is being called out by Kid Cudi for lying about making his song Day and Night take off. Let's see what he had to say.
Hey man, we are only 3 weeks into 2026 and some of you guys are already losing your minds. I don't know if it's the snowstorm that's coming this weekend, but whatever it is, looks like it's making everybody get on bad timing. Now, let's give credit to Jim Jones. The man knows how to go viral. Whether it's him telling stories that are true or lies, something about him just makes people want to go crazy. Y'all remember last year when Jim Jones made the claim that not only was he a better rapper than Nas, but he also had more hit records than him.
And I take nothing away from them, but they forget I got a hell of a catalog. Me, Jim Jones, myself, gold records, platinum records, gold albums, platinum albums. No, me, Jim Jones. No diplomats, no nobody else. Me, Jim Jones. Check my track record, then check everybody else's track record. Then go to the billboards and check all my entries, then check all them entries and shit like that. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but I hear the comparisons and then trying to act funny when it comes. No, I've been spanking a lot of this shit. I'm talking about the industry. I've been putting on. You heard them. If you want to go to the billboard entries, pull up Nas' billboard entries, then pull up my billboard entries.
Let's never forget. I never forget when this came out, and then the internet really went and did what he said, and they pulled up Nas' entries versus his, and Nas was spanking that nigga. Nigga Jim Jones just be talking, man.
So we can't compare the two. What I'm trying to tell you is
I want to go there.
Hold on.
I want to go down the line now, because now we going down the line. He's a rapper and I'm a rapper.
Listen,
no. Let's go statistically.
It feels great.
No, but I want to go statistically, because when people be like,
I feel the same way. We all feel the same way.
Well, this year, Jim Jones is back again with another claim about another artist. This time, it's Kid Cudi. Jim Jones went on the podcast and he took credit for Kid Cudi's success. He says, yo, when I remixed his song Day and Night, that's the reason why people know Kid Cudi today. Here's what he said.
I know you remix some of them songs. We don't want to radio. I'm like, this nigga got remixed this right here. Night and, what it was, Day and Night? Day and Night.
That was one of the biggest.
Nigga, you remixed that shit. I didn't know that shit.
That's how y'all know Kid Cudi. You wouldn't have never known Kid Cudi if I didn't remix the record in New York City. I made that the biggest record in New York City.
To some people, what he's saying, I think people took it way out of context. And he got to be speaking for a certain demographic of people who know Kid. Because Kid Cudi, I remember when MySpace started, shout out my boy Earl Johnson, and rest in peace to the homegirl Roz. That was they was in charge of all the music at MySpace. It was out here in Santa Monica. And I remember we was in that office, and Kid Cudi was one of the first motherfuckers they was pushing that Day and Night song on the music side. And they was going hard with that song, and that shit blew up on MySpace. And I remember that shit. Rest in peace to Roz. Shout out my boy Earl, man.
It wasn't Kid Cudi. Nobody knew who Kid Cudi was. Kid Cudi became about because he had video directors that I wanted them to do a video, and I asked them to show me a video they did before. And they showed me this kid on top of a roof with a record called Day and Night. Right. He worked in the store under the label. There's nobody. I was like, oh, yo, did this? I said, I like the record. Get the beat of the record. I want to do a remix. If you give me the beat of the record, I'll let y'all shoot my video. These kids was trying to shoot a video for free for me. Oh. Like, I got the beat. I told them they went crazy. You want to do it. I got the beat. I just shot the video to the beat, and I never even put the shit out.
You can't really fault Jim Jones, though, because he's probably so out the loop, he don't know. You know how niggas just be out the loop, and they be so big on themselves, and they think everything is because of them. You know, just, he probably didn't even know the backstory. A lot of these artists, when labels come to them with records, they don't really know who the artists are. They just doing it for a label favor because somebody at the label told them to do it. And then they think, I'm the reason that he popped. Like, no, nigga, he was already, the song was, it was going crazy.
Up on YouTube, they ripped it off of YouTube, and it became the biggest record in New York City. And that's how Kid Cudi became an artist. They ended up giving him a big deal off of Jim Jones' back. If I'm lying, I'm fine.
Nah, nigga, we ain't know none of that.
We born to die.
Now, even DJ Vlad got into the action. Vlad tweeted saying, yo, people are roasting Jim Jones for saying he's the reason Kid Cudi blew up, but he's absolutely right. Nobody knew who Cudi was until Jim Jones did the Day and Night remix. Keep in mind, this was coming off the heels of Ballin', biggest song ever. I remember hanging out in the studio with Cudi and Plain Pat when Cudi told us that Jim tried to press him to sign over the song to him, which ultimately didn't happen.
Come on, god damn. Tell that side of the story, too, while you're over here bragging and boasting about you the reason the song popped off. You tried to bully that nigga for the song, Jim Jones. You tried to press him to sign over the song. God damn. Damn, dog. That is crazy. See, people they be leaving parts out. They be leaving important parts out.
Well, this morning, Kid Cudi woke up on bad timing and he wanted to address the rumors once and for all. Cudi basically told Jim Jones, bro, fuck out of here. My record was already hot and moving. You just happened to jump on it. Here's what he said.
Oh, man. So, starting my day and, I see something online that I have to address, right? So, Jim Jones... First off, we love Jim Jones, right? Like, I grew up on Jimmy. Like, he's the homie. I met him when I was coming up. He was cool, right? Jimmy, I'm going to address you directly, my nigga.
My nigga.
You talking about how you are responsible for my success is a lie. You need to stop lying to people. You get on your little podcast and you
niggas always got to call something little. You're little.
Start gossiping and talking shit, and everybody on your podcast don't know the truth. So they're all agreeing with you. But if you look under the comments under that post, you'll see people are letting you know what time it is. This is part one. I got more to say. Day and Night was already a hit record.
This is part one. I got more to say. What?
Before you touched it, my nigga. I put it on my MySpace. It blew up.
Facts.
Okay?
Facts.
I had an entire mixtape. I was on my way. Motown was courting me. Kanye wanted to sign me. All because of Day and Night, because I put it on my MySpace and it blew up, my nigga. It blew up.
Niggas forget how powerful MySpace was back in the day. MySpace was powerful, nigga. Super. Wow. Putting your top 8. Y'all remember who was in your top 8? Do y'all still talk to everybody who was in your top 8?
I can promise you that Sylvia Rhone did not listen to your remix and say she wanted to sign me. That is not why I have a record deal, bro. Nothing you're talking about is the truth. How do you think I had a music video? I was shooting a music video I was already on. You saw a hit record and jumped on it, my nigga. Like, you didn't make me, man. You didn't make me. So, you got to stop telling these tales, my nigga. Like, you got to stop. I want to shout out everybody that's been in the comments letting this nigga know what the truth is. But it's crazy how people just be trying to take credit for my success. You know what I mean? It's wild, and I like Jimmy, man. It kind of breaks my heart to hear him on here trying to take credit for something that he's not a part of.
These are two egos colliding right here. Even though Kid Cudi's response is a little more humbled, he's still responding. He's matching the energy as far as, nigga, hey, I made you. No, you didn't make me. You didn't help me. Whatever. Listen, y'all both helped each other. And that's what it comes down to. Now, using a wording that you're using, made me, that's a lot. But to say helped you, you can't deny that. Jim Jones was on fire. Him doing a collab or doing that record helped the record. It helped catapult it to a new demographic. You were on MySpace with a different audience, a different demographic. This brought it to the New York streets, is what Jim Jones is saying. The way he's saying it, though, is so arrogant and cocky. The wording just is off. He just should have reworded, I helped make that record what it was because of this. Not I made Kid Cudi. He shouldn't have said I made you. I helped take that record from, his momentum he had going and put fuel on that shit. It's just the wording. That's all. And then him coming back and saying, nigga, you didn't make me, my nigga. You still didn't say that he helped you because he did help you. Him hopping on that song helped you for sure. It helped the song. So, two egos is colliding right now.
You know what I mean? You jumped on my shit. I didn't ask you to do that. You know, and granted, they played it on Hot 97 every day, and it was a thing on Hot 97 on the radio. But
look how he dumbed it down. These are crazy egos right here. He dumbed it down like that ain't shit. Come on, man. It's New York radio, #1. New York radio's #1. LA and the Bay, 1, 2, and 3. You definitely want all three of those places playing your music for sure.
I was an international artist from jump. Like I had the world, my nigga. Like I don't understand. I really don't understand. But I'm gonna address this now. You know what I'm saying?
I had the world.
Like, no more tales, my nigga. You ain't had nothing to do with this.
Oh, come on. No. Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Y'all both just gotta chill, man. Both of y'all, one of y'all gotta be the bigger man here. This nigga said you didn't help at all. The other nigga said I made you. Both of y'all niggas calm the fuck down and be real.
So yeah, man. Just wanted to address that. You know, I just know that like niggas is trying to erase history. You know what I mean? Niggas is trying to rewrite history. You know, and I'm alive and well, and I'm around to address it. This Jimmy talking about how he's responsible for my success. This comes up every couple years. He's always talking about it, and I've been ignoring it. And now finally I'm gonna say something.
Ah, that explains it. He's fed up. That's where the energy is coming from. Because both of y'all wrong, but Kid Cudi funny. That nigga's damn. Y'all both shooting each other down. That's crazy.
You know, because you're not about to be out here trying to like
bully you,
take credit for something that you had nothing to do with.
Oh, you know? Nothing to do with.
So, yeah. Just wanted to address that, y'all. Peace and love.
Now, the man wasn't lying. Jim Jones has done many interviews on different platforms, taking credit for basically giving Cudi his career.
I'm just sitting here thinking, I gave your kid Cudi. Nobody said thank you.
No, come on, bro. See, now Jim Jones, okay. It makes sense. Just hearing Kid Cudi say he's been doing this for years and it's been coming up every now. Okay, so this is a recurring thing. This is a hill that Jim Jones is standing on, and he's not budging. Nigga, I made you. Nigga, I gave y'all Kid Cudi is crazy.
On that remix, I never knew who he was until you jumped on the remix, the Late at Night.
Kid Cudi?
Yeah.
Man, Kid Cudi was a nobody. You want to know how Kid Cudi got born? I'll tell everybody the story. Kid Cudi was nobody. He worked in the fucking store under Koch Records. I was signed to Koch Records. I didn't even know Kid Cudi worked down there. Lisa Brunson's nephew at the time was doing some work for me in my studio and shit. He's like, yo, I manage these video directors. I want them to shoot a video for you and shit like that. I'm like, show me their videos. He showed me a video. Ended up being a Kid Cudi video they shot for free for him. He on top of the roof.
It got to be some hate behind. He's talking. Jim Jones hates Kid Cudi. It got to be. Where does it stem from, though? Oh, because you tried to bully him out the record. That's where it started from. You tried to bully him out his own record.
Looking crazy. They like, oh, this the kid that work inside the fucking rock and roll store on the Koch. They just did it for him. And I was like, give me the record and I'll let you shoot me a video.
Sing Day and Night.
Kid Cudi.
You know how he got it started?
No.
Dudes wanted to direct the video for me at the time. So they came to my studio.
Oh, so he's standing on this story. He's not letting it go. Everywhere he go, he tells this story. Kid Cudi. Okay, so yeah, Kid Cudi is fed up. He's fed up. Who do y'all think is like? Well, okay, all right. To a certain degree, they both got a point. But I know for a fact at MySpace, they were pushing the fuck out that record. And that record was going crazy at MySpace. And MySpace was a massive platform. Massive. So bigger than Jim Jones. Way bigger than Jim Jones. So MySpace, if anything, made Kid Cudi. MySpace. Not Jim Jones.
Played the video they directed. The video they directed was Day and Night with Kid Cudi. And I'm like, I'll let y'all do the video if you'll tell this kid, give me his beat so I could do the remix, so I could remix his record. Somebody ripped it off the internet from High 97 and they start.
He mad at Kid Cudi.
playing at a Hot 97, and that's how Kid Cudi ended up getting this deal, and they cut me out the deal. He was a nobody. He didn't.
Oh, see, there goes some context. He got cut out the deal. That explains the aggression. He got cut out the deal, therefore he responded by trying to bully him and sign it over. Type shit. Oh, so it's just aggression over these years. And that's why he's so mad when he tells the story, because he's mad. The energy is mad when he tells the stories each time.
He wasn't even thinking about a deal. He just was working on his craft and he was working in a rock and roll store. He always was, I used to see him all the time, always wear slim jeans. He worked under Koch. That's the craziest thing. That was the...
Personally, from what it looks like, this might be a regional thing. A lot of people already knew about Kid Cudi way before Jim Jones did the remix to Day and Night. But to his credit, Jim Jones did help boost the popularity of the song, specifically in New York City, because Hot 97 was playing that record so many times. I used to go to school in the morning at 6 a.m. The record would play on Hot 97. Then I'd be going back home at 2 p.m. and the record still would be playing on Hot 97. So,
see, that's the word. I helped, not I made you. Helped, not made. Just substitute help instead of saying I made Kid Cudi. I helped Kid Cudi. Here's how I helped. I'm not saying this is what made him who he is, but this definitely played a part as far as East Coast or New York. But saying I made this nigga is crazy.
I think it's fair to give Jim Jones credit for making the song popular, especially in the mainstream. But as far as taking credit for basically giving Kid Cudi his career, I don't think so. If anything, Jim Jones being on the remix only helped to accelerate where Kid Cudi would end up eventually. A lot of people in other regions of the country had no clue Jim Jones even hopped on the remix. It's almost similar to Drake hopping on Versace remix with the Migos. Even though the Migos already had local popularity and was already destined to go crazy, Drake hopping on the remix of their record only helped to accelerate where they would be. So when it comes to Day and Night, you guys gotta remember, there's a lot of people outside of hip-hop that was already bumping Kid Cudi, specifically white kids and also kids out in the Midwest. But you guys get in the comments below, do you guys think Jim Jones deserves credit for giving Kid Cudi his career? And when you guys heard Kid Cudi's record Day and Night, did you guys hear the remix or the original version? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
All right. That's a great question. Who remembers how they heard Day and Night? You can't deny that's a popular record. Still, when it come on, you know the hook at least. If you don't know the verses, you know the hook. Day and Night, everybody know that shit. Like, so, do you remember how you first was introduced to that record? Was it through hearing Kid Cudi's original version? Or was it, if you're from the East Coast, from New York, was it hearing Jim Jones' version first? Let me know in the comments section. And do y'all feel like Jim Jones should still be popping it, even though Kid Cudi then came out and gave his rebuttal to what Jim Jones been saying all these years? Because Kid Cudi said, I never said nothing, but I got to now. Because, nigga, you've been running this shit up. So I got to say something. Jim Jones, do y'all think he's going to change his approach or he's going to stand on that hill? I think he's going to stand on it. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds, smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.